Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to repair the auger lever lock mechanism on your snowblower. Now I'll be doing this repair on an MTD made snowblower which is branded Craftsman, but the same procedure will apply to any MTD made blower that looks like this one and also Cub Cadets. And exactly what I'm talking about here is the auger lever over here. There's an option on these blowers that when you have the drive lever down and the auger at the same time, this one is supposed to stay down while you hold the drive lever down. This is to make it easier to control the chute on your snowblower and the gear system. And as you can see on this blower here, when I'm holding down the drive lever and the auger one just comes right back up. Usually the repair for this is to just replace the auger lever. That's because a section on the lever here gets worn out and it doesn't lock anymore. First of all, here I'm going to remove the lever and I'm going to show you exactly what's causing the problem. And the only tools you're going to need today to do this entire repair is a 1/2-inch wrench and a ratchet and a 3/4 inch socket. If you don't have a ratchet and a socket, you can also use a 3/4 inch wrench. And now what you want to do is lock the 1/2-inch nut, grab your ratchet and 3/4 inch socket. And what you need to do is remove this bolt. And you're going to end up with a shoulder bolt like this. Now just lift up the lever. It's going to come right out from this section here. And now you want to remove the cable. It's got a Z-bend, so you just have to kind of tilt the lever on its side. And your cable has come off. And now with the lever off, I can clearly show you the problem. It's right here. It's kind of rounded, as you can see. So what's happening is it's not locking on the metal tab. And now I'm going to compare it to a new one here on the top. You can see the groove here is much more pronounced. Now if you're in a jam, you could probably just grind this down and make it square again, and it probably would work. However, when I replace these for customers, I just put on a new one because they're not that expensive. They're about $20 Canadian. And the part number for this lever is 684-04105D. There is a link under the video to where you can buy one of these directly online. And if you do live in Canada, I can supply you with this part as well. Now, since I have a good used lever in my collection, I'm just going to put on this one. And as you may notice here, the old one had 2 holes and the one I'm using has 1 hole. So just hook in your cable and it will not affect the functioning of the blower at all. Now if your cable has fallen, just grab it and run it through this hole over here. And now pull up on the cable as much as you can. And now what you want to do is insert the Z-bend of the cable into the hole. And just keep it in this position so that the cable does not come off. And now what you want to do is line up this hole to this hole here and to the nut. And now before reinserting the bolt, you can apply a bit of grease on there. I'm using some white lithium grease because it will not get hard in the cold winter months here in Canada. Now reinsert the bolt. And now you want to get the bolt through the lever hole here. I'm just going to turn this by hand and then tighten it up with the wrenches. And now lock the nut over here with the 1/2-inch wrench. Grab your ratchet and 3/4 inch socket. And tighten it up fairly tight. Just don't overdo it because the bolt can break. And now let's try it. You can see that it's locking properly now. Now if you do this exact repair and you still have a problem, you might need to replace this black plastic piece right here. Or you may need to replace this small tab here. It's held with a small bolt. And I've got the auger lever down and you can see that the metal tab's holding that lever. And then it releases. Sometimes what helps is if you remove this tab and bend it upwards and then put it back on, it will grab onto the lever better. But the main problem and the most common problem is that the lever gets all rounded at the bottom here. So if you have a problem with your auger lever not staying down, this is probably your problem. So as you saw in the video, guys, it's quite an easy repair to do. It's going to get rid of a lot of aggravation for you and your machine will work like it used to when it was new. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please make sure you're subscribed. I put a new video out every week, and you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and have yourselves a great day.